trust you're good wherever you are. As we continue with our biblical discourse, I want us to look at Genesis chapter 11. This is the account where we find the Tower of Babel. This is where those men that they came together and they said to one another, come, let us build to ourselves a tower that will reach heaven. So as they were saying that, God heard them, of course, and then he said, if we leave them to themselves, they might just achieve that. So he came down and disrupted their language. He confused the speech to a point whereby they could no longer understand each other. Therefore, they abandoned the building project, if we were to put it that way. So as I was looking at that chapter, I was fascinated by a few things. One, the men spoke one language and there was no discord and there was no confusion. So now imagine if we as a people were to come together and speak one language, one vision, and have one plan, one objective. What can we achieve, especially for the next generation? If we were to come together and say, you know what, the ills of the past or whatever we suffered or what we are going through, let it not be that the next generation is going to suffer the same things. Let us speak one language, come under one accord, and have one vision as to how do we fix the problems that we have. So as I was looking at that, saying a vision that has unity in it has the potential of bringing God down from heaven and coming to mingle with men, so that in this case he stopped them from finishing it because they were doing it out of selfish ambitions or whatever reasons they were doing it. But imagine if we had a vision that was from God and if we were in one accord, one language, and God would come down and make sure that we achieve it. Because one of the scriptures says, if they agree on anything, there's nothing they cannot achieve. That's what he says. So if we agree, I think it's Amos 3, chapter 3 says, how can two walk together unless they agree? So that's one of the things that I saw as I was looking at it. So the next thing that I noticed, or as I was pondering over the scripture, I started thinking about the lion and the tiger. That, the lion is considered to be the king of the jungle. But when you compare it to the tiger, mano to man, if you were to put a lion and a tiger and say fight to the death, the tiger would win because the tiger is bigger, muscular-wise is bigger than the lion, it's smarter than the lion, it's a ferocious fighter than the lion. But the tiger is not considered to be king of the jungle. I started thinking about it, why is that? So as I was looking at it and I was studying the two animals, I saw that in most cases, lions operate in a pride. There's more than 6 or so of them, 6 to 12 of them. You never find a lion being a lone ranger. As opposed to tigers, that tigers, they tend to operate by themselves. As much as they may be bigger, faster and all those things, but they operate by themselves. That's why they would not be considered to be kings of the jungle. So I said, hey, could this be the reason? You are the best in the field, you are the best in everything that you do, but because we operate with tiger mentality, the spirit of the tiger, you're always on your own. When you come to your finances, you do your finances alone. You don't have a team like lions do. You don't have, when it comes to marriage or love life, you don't have a team of people on how do you tackle love life issues, or financial issues, or your career growth issues. You don't have a mentor, a team of people that you consult or you confide in. Could it be that that's why we may be the best, but we die as tigers, but not as kings of the jungle? Because lions, they operate with the same spirit of those gentlemen in the Tower of Babel, where they operate as a team, they have one vision, one goal, one objective, and they achieve what they want to achieve. So as I was looking at this chapter, those were the thoughts that I was looking at, that perhaps family, we need to develop the culture of developing teams, mentors,